6ix9ine's Florida residence was hit by 4 gunmen hunting for cash and car keys, and the rapper's 60-year-old mother was held against her will during the frightening home invasion. The incident unfolded Sunday night when the masked, armed suspects confronted his mother inside the home. 6ix9ine says he wasn't there. He was live streaming with Jack Doherty at the time. Doherty had been arrested just a day earlier on drug possession and other charges. The Palm Beach Sheriff's Office tells TMZ they responded to an active home invasion robbery burglary. Deputies spoke with several people inside who said the armed men forced their way in with handguns. Authorities say 6ix9ine's mother was physically restrained outside while the other suspects ransacked the home, demanding money and car keys. A K9 unit searched the property, but the suspects were not found and are believed to have fled in a vehicle before deputies arrived, according to officials.
Shout out my guy Danza, man. It's one of my guys, man. Real good dude. In his YouTube space. Positive brother. He just recently interviewed 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine said some for lack of better words, questionable things in this interview. Some would say dangerous things in this interview. I'm gonna go ahead and play it for y'all. Wanna check out the entire interview? Go check out my guy Danza, his page, the Danza Project, one of the hottest podcasts in the world. Go check him out. Y'all won't be disappointed. Let me let y'all see what 6ix9ine said. And y'all tell me if y'all think this part of the reason or the reason that his house got invaded this weekend.
The IRS or the FBI? Ooh.
I mean, it depends. It depends, because FBI is coming to take your life. IRS just coming to collect what's theirs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
And we live in the United States, so like, the United States is where people come, right, from other countries, because it's the land of what?
Opportunity.
Yeah. Opportunity, what?
Land of the free.
Land of the free. Land of the freedom, right?
Yeah.
But with one rule, right? Pay your taxes.
Taxes.
So, like I'm not trying to get political, like the left side and the right side, right? You got the Democrats and your Republicans, right? Democrats think about anybody who's making money, make them pay taxes, yeah, right? And with them taxes, we pay our schools, our law enforcement.
Give my money back.
Roads. And Republicans think less taxes, right?
Yeah, give my money back.
I lived in both worlds. I lived as being a poor man in the United States where my mom had to collect cans, me going with the same sneakers every day, and I lived with money.
Which one was worse?
So, which one was worse? Living with money. Because they say, you remember the saying, more money, more problems?
Word. Snap.
So, I say the FBI is worse because they give you a choice. IRS give you a choice.
You can pay the money?
FBI and all federal agents or state is, you born into environment, right? When the poor is born into environment, right? You were born into poverty, right? When you wake up and your mom said, go buy eggs, right? Go buy bread, go buy this. Yeah. How many liquor stores you pass?
100.
All of them.
It's on every corner. Yeah. So you born into that environment.
It depends on where you live from. If you live in New York, there's a bunch of liquor stores,
Growing up, they used to tell us that if you think about it, in the neighborhoods, in the urban communities, you got a liquor store on every corner. But when you go into the communities in the areas where, the rich, the wealthy, you rarely see, you might see a liquor store once every 10, 15 miles. They place them in the neighborhood because they want you to be drunk. They want you to stay. They want you to get drunk, harm yourself, kill somebody, go to jail. It's just a known fact. Just think about it. It's deep.
liquor stores, there's lottery tickets, there's this, there's crackheads, there's prostitutes, there's gang members, right? So when I'm born in a life of crime, right, I adapt. So when I adapt, who comes? FBI, state police, whoever, right? So I'll say FBI is worse than the IRS because IRS is just like you have a choice.
Right.
Being born into poverty, you have to adapt and then switch your adaptation to live something, you know, that you're not. So imagine not having no money and then having money.
They don't teach us this shit in school. How you supposed to know how to navigate that type of situation?
Yes, sir. That's my answer. FBI's worse.
Welcome back to the show.
Fat Joe said that.
Fat Joe's a
Lean back.
He said we've been leaning back for 20 years, man. Like,
He said you crowned yourself the rat leader and you wrote the 48 laws of snitching.
if I crown myself the rat leader, he crowned himself as the cap leader. He didn't rob no 50 no gym. That nigga, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Which one's my camera? That one?
Yeah.
This one? That one? Yeah, Fat Joe, you're a you're a pussy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. You're a captain of the cap. Like, nobody believe. Even your co-host who's Jadakiss don't believe you. Every time you say a cap, that nigga's like, like. But like I said, you gonna go.
Flag, like
And
flag on the play.
And my next song.
I would say this now, you know, I genuinely believe that Fat Joe, he a real street nigga, he a gangster. Even 50 vouched for him. But that one story he got where he said he robbed the whole gym. I think it was like 50 dudes in the gym and he robbed the whole gym. Man, it's just hard for me to believe that one, man. I ain't calling you no lie, Fat Joe, but if you did that, you tough.
I even say I be spitting so much facts that make jokes to distract. That's the next bar in my song. Don't like the truth, so y'all make jokes to distract. We know this lying, right? All right, yo, listen to me. Listen
But there's
to
a lot
me.
of people that say he ain't lying.
He ain't lying?
Yeah.
All right. Which one's my camera? If Fat Joe is not lying, the next person on the Dancing Project, bring Big Pun's son. Bring Big Pun's son on the Dancing Project. Welcome back.
Chris Rivers.
Welcome back, y'all. Let's skip this clip. Watch when he see this clip, he gonna hit up, yo, Chris, don't do that. How much money you need? Got it, nigga. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, you just said a lot. You just said a lot.
Break Big Pun's son. Even on the verses, remember when he was facing Ja Rule?
Yeah.
And they said, don't play that shit. That's Big Pun. Don't do that. Don't do what, fat? What you talking about, nigga? What are you talking about? And I remember went to your sneaker store. I went to a sneaker store in New York. Shit was trash. What you talking about?